I've just seen a little diamond on the beach, right on the corner of the beach down here. I can't show you because it's tiny, but it does mean there are some on the beach, but I don't think there's going to be many. But yeah, down there, right just down there below me, there's one. I'll just show you. Just down there, there's a tiny, tiny weeny one, but I've got a funny feeling we're on the wrong side of the beach. Okay, so we looked like we're on the wrong side of the beach. If they're flowing in that side, they might be around the corner. So there's definitely some over the other side with the zillion people, but I don't know how you get over the other side because I don't think you can walk over the bridge. I can't see anyone walking on the bridge. I don't know. I'm a little bit stuck. Learning curve, definitely a learning curve. There certainly isn't many, so I wouldn't count me chickens yet. It's going to be a difficult one. Yeah, I was expecting to see hundreds everywhere, but no, not many. It's going to be very hard picking one, but there are some on the other side. We found diamonds. This used to be an iceberg. This actually used to be an iceberg. That is what we're looking for. We need them a bit bigger. There are some more down here, so I can see another shiny thing in the distance. So we're going to have a walk along this beach, I think, and have a look and see if we can find them. But yeah, there is a couple of tiny, weeny little ones down here. So we'll have a look, see if we can do something. Tide. Got to watch these waves though, sneaker waves. This is what we've come for, and are we going to get it? Who knows? I've just said, holy tuh. You wouldn't believe the amount of people lining up on this beach down here. Oh my God. To get a photograph that's worthy, let's hope they all go home soon, because this is going to be impossible. Okay, so there's a couple of blocks of ice that are sitting in the sea, in the actual current, in the tide. Tripod out, get the camera on it, push my way through the front, put a filter on, and let's get some exposures of these glassy little mounds sitting out the sea. Right, so the idea is I'm chasing the waves, so I'm going to run in behind the water, try and get the shot, and then get back out before the next one gets me. Not so easy, I'm getting wet feet though. Yeah, just cut the edge off, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all.
Bloody hell, that's awesome.
Right, I'm going to take you with me this time, so hopefully I don't drop something, but a massive wave's just come in then and soaked all these people behind me. They're all a little bit damp, to say the least. Very wet feet. So I've got a little bit damp feet, but I've got my sealskin socks on, so Miss Marta's going into have a play now. She'll get caught, and her coat's hanging down, so she's going to get really, really wet. Right, so I've turned this into a bit more of a game now. This has gone from taking photographs to becoming a bit of a game. I'm playing with the sea and the waves, and we're going to see who can get the wettest feet first. But we're definitely playing with it. I like this one down here. I've just got a really corking shot of this one. I'm going to see if I can get another one. Just a little bit of water around it, trying to shoot with the sun through it if I can. But yeah, we'll wait for a bit of water to come in and then we'll give it another go. going in, she's going in. She forgets to watch the waves though, but she's getting a good shot. You got a person. You do have to keep your eye on this water because it doesn't half sneak up on you if you're not careful. But I'm having whale of a shot. I've taken hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos, but literally just rapid fire, just keep shooting and shooting. There's a bigger one coming in now. So yeah, just keep taking hundreds and hundreds. And I've just got the shutter speed on continuous shutter, so I know it's click, 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 click as I get in close, and I move around it. So I'm actually moving around it as I'm shooting, pulling back as I'm shooting.
Cheating.
I'm not cheating. Well, I am a little bit. I just told her there was a wave and then jumped in behind her. Yeah, and also I've got it on continuous focus. So I've got my point low, so it's picking up on the front of the little icicles on the little diamond, and I'm just continuously shooting, and then I'm just trying to get the camera as low as I possibly can to the ground without getting too much sand on the bottom, and just playing with it. And it is just literally a game, trying to get the shot, waiting for a little bit of water come through, get in, get a bit of dampish feet, taking a risk and just shooting. I'm enjoying this quite a lot. Tide's going back out now, isn't it? By the looks of it. That one would be quite nice to get that and the ones behind it. Taken hundreds of photos, hundreds and hundreds, but I know I've got a few real super duper keepers. I've got extremely wet boots and bottom of my trousers. I was down taking one a few moments ago and a wave caught me out. I didn't have my spotter with me, did I? So she wasn't here, she wasn't shouting wave, and I actually got a good muller in. So my boots are drenched, the bottom of my trousers are drenched. Hopefully this hotel's got heating that I can dry them out. I've got one last photo, I think, of these two bigger ones with the mountains behind it, but I'm just going to be risky. Maybe I'll wait for my spotter to get back and keep an eye on the waves behind me, because I don't want to get in any more drench than I already have. But this is quite a nice big berg, and I want to try and get it before I go. But yeah, I've definitely got a couple of really nice keepers. believe the amount of people here playing with the ice. It's definitely one of the most tourist attractions that you can possibly get on this Iceland trip so far. There is so many people around picking up the ice, taking selfies with them, making pretty pictures with them. We've got ice sculptures going on over here in the distance. So yeah, just really cool, really cool. It'd be great if there was loads of ice, but I think we've had more than enough ice. You only need a few pieces to make some seriously good pictures, and I reckon I've got a couple of really nice ones. Tomorrow's going to be an epic start in the morning. We're going to a blisteringly amazing location, so yeah, stand by for that one. So we are done. We're walking away from Diamond Beach, away from them little bits of ice that people are so fascinated about. Yeah.
How many memory cards are you filling?
I might have filled a couple of memory cards up. No, I filled a memory card up. I've taken a lot of photos, a lot. Annoyingly, very annoyingly, there was a photograph I spotted towards the end, the last little diamond really, and there was a pool of water behind it, and I nearly almost got a perfect reflection of it sitting in the pool of water. Nearly almost. I'm going to say nearly almost because if I've got it, I'll put it up together and I'll show you it. If I didn't get it, I'll show you the nearly. I was waiting for the water to come back in. I was waiting for it to fill up that little pool behind it. People were jumping in it, jumping out of it and all sorts, but it didn't quite come up high enough to fill it because the tide was receding. As the tide's receding, it's also leaving them high and dry as well. I do know I've got a couple of killers, absolute killer shots. They're really nice, really cool, and I'm well pleased with them. I'm not going to say goodbye just yet because we're heading up round past the icebergs where we walked in. So there might be another couple of shots just to finish off this elongated video about ice. And I will add a note that my feet are drenched, but I've got sealskin socks on. I'm hoping that my feet are dry inside. If they're not, it's going to take some drying. Wow, I've just been watching the water coming back into the lagoon. My God, it's flowing in there. You wouldn't want to be stuck in that. You've got no chance of swimming in that. It's absolutely funneling its way in. You can see how the icebergs get dragged in and dragged back out again. There's some current in there. Now we've got to make our way back across the bridge and back around by the icebergs. Let's see if we've got any shots left. Maybe a little bit of pink glow in the sky would be just sweet to finish off this lovely, lovely little episode from Iceland. I'll tell you what, Iceland is really busy, really, really busy. I couldn't believe the amount of people down down on that beach, picking up bits of ice. But what's fascinating is all that ice that they're picking up has come out of a million-year-old, thousand-year-old, I don't know, 100,000-year-old glacier that's gradually melting and falling into the sea and being dissolved into nothing. So yeah, global warming and all that. Bring on the icebergs. No, or not. We don't want icebergs, do we? We don't want global warming. It's cool to think I had a piece of glacier in my hand at one point. Amazing. I think this has got to be a goodbye. I've walking all the way along the beach, all the way along this bit of coastline, along the edge of the lagoon, and I've taken a couple of handheld shots. They'll be coming up on the screen to have a look at. My knees are in agony because I've had an injury from my bike ride a while back. So yeah, I'm serving an injury. So it's not the easy thing to be walking around today. It's definitely getting darker. It's going to be harder and harder to take photographs now. So I think we've come to the end, and you know what to do, all the liking and subscribing and all that sort of stuff. If you're interested in maybe a trip next year, drop me a comment, let me know your name. I will give you some info of what we've done and how we've done it. I'm definitely keen on coming back and bringing some more people over here. So yeah, you can always go onto the website as well, leave me a message on there, and I will get back to you, I promise. See you soon. Ciao for now, and sunrise could be a good one.